Hello everyone. Through this video, we are going to discuss some additional important questions on the chapter of real numbers. In my previous video, already I have explained 3 such additional important questions. So here goes the next one. In these questions, today the questions that I am going to discuss will be having special importance for the coming boards exam. So the first question is, express the HCF of 468 and 222 as 468x plus 222y, where x and y are integers in two different ways. Let us forget the later part of this question. Let us pay more attention to this first part first. Express the HCF of 468 and 222. Do we know the value of HCF of these two numbers till now? No, we have not get that value. So first of all, before going to the second part of this question, first we have to evaluate what is the HCF of these two numbers, and for that we prefer to use Euclid's division algorithm. So the way of writing the answer will be like this. Given numbers are 468 and 222, where I get where 468 is bigger than 222. So in this case, we can apply Euclid's division algorithm for finding out the HCF. So in this case, what do I get? We can write here by Euclid's division algorithm. Euclid's division algorithm. So in this case, just we are going to recall what is actually Euclid's division algorithm. So in Euclid's division algorithm, what we used to do, we used to consider two integers a and b with a bigger than b. In that case, if these two numbers exist, then there is the possibility of existence of two more integers q and r, such that a is equal to bq plus r, with a condition 0 less than equal to r less than b. B is the divisor. So in this case, since 468 is bigger than 222, therefore in place of a in this expression, I'm going to write 468. That will be equal to, in place of b, I'm going to put 222 as we did here. So it will be taking the place of the divisor. 222 I put here. Then let us check. We have to perform division here. After dividing, let us check what result we get as quotient. So 222 will be in place of the divisor. Then 468 is the dividend. So it is very clear that when I multiply this quantity by 2, I get the result 444. And on subtraction, I am getting the result 24 left here. So this is the remainder. And this is the quotient, means this term will be taking the place of q, and this term will take the place of r, that is the remainder. So 222, that means divisor into quotient, means 222 into 2, plus in place of remainder I'm going to write 24 here. What result I got here? It shows that the remainder obtained here is a non-zero remainder. So we have to continue the same method, same steps, unless and until we get a step where remainder comes as a zero remainder. So in the next step, while continuing this, in the next step, this divisor of the previous step will become the dividend here. Means I am going to write here 222 and the remainder in the previous step will become the divisor here. So I can put here 24. So after that, what do I have to do? 222 should be divided by 24. So let us check. When we divide 222 by 24, this number is bigger. That is why let us directly check by 9 whether any result in the neighborhood of this we get or not. 24 into 9, it will be 9 4 ja 36, 3 left, then 18 plus 3. The result comes as 216. So I can put here 24 9 ja 216. On subtraction, the result comes as the remainder comes as 6 here. So 24 into 9 I can put here plus remainder is 6. So in this step also we did not get a non-zero remainder. Therefore we have to continue this further. So again 24 will come to this place, that is equal to the remainder of the previous step will be taking the place of the divisor here. 6 will come here, and we all know that 6 4 ja 24 with remainder 0. So this is the step from where we can determine the HCF. So in this case, the 6, I mean the step where we get a 0 remainder, in that step the divisor plays the role of HCF. So I can write here HCF of 468 and 222. So HCF of 468 and 222 is equal to 6. So after this, in the question, let us look at the second part of this question. What is said as 468x? Actually, we are to express the HCF of 468 and 222 as this way. Means 468x plus 222y. I mean the HCF we got as 6. 6 should be expressed in this particular format, where x and y plays the role of integers. Now let us check. So 6 is here. So I can write here 6 is equal to, if we notice, actually in such cases, to replace the HCF by any other quantity, we have to go to the last second step. That means this is the step we have to notice now. If I keep alone 6 in one side, on the other side, what do I get? 222 minus this quantity. That means to keep 6 alone in one side, I have to shift 24 into 9 to the opposite side. So 6 will be equal to 222 minus 24 into 9. Am I right? So here I can put 222 minus 24 into 9. Actually, in other words, what do we have to do here? The HCF, whatever we got here, this HCF, I mean 6, should be expressed in terms of the given numbers. The given numbers are 468 and 222. So coming to the next step, we are still not getting the other term, I mean 468. One term which is given in the question. I mean out of the two numbers 468 and 222 what are given in the question, we are getting only 222 in this expression. We should try to get the other number also, that is 468. In what way can it be done? 6 is equal to 222 minus. Now if we notice this first step, 24, if I keep alone in one side, this term 222 into 2 will be shifted to the opposite side, and we can represent 24 as equal to 468 minus 222 into 2. So in place of this 24, what I am going to write? I am going to write here 468 minus 222 into 2 whole thing into 9. So after this, let us scroll it down. Now we can observe that the numbers given in the question we find on the right hand side now. Now simplifying this in the next step, we get 6 is equal to 222 minus 468. This will be getting multiplied with this 9. I mean this is into 9. Then minus I can write here plus. Then 222 will remain as it is. No need to make any change here. 2 will be getting multiplied with this 9. So I can write here 18. Now after this 6 is equal to, I can put here 222 and this 222. I mean here I find only one 222 and in this case I am getting 18 222s. So in total how many 222s we are getting? Of course 1 plus 18, there will be 19 such terms. And this term we are going to write first like this: 468 within the bracket minus 9. Yes or no? Minus is taken within the bracket along with 9, followed by plus sign. So again taking common 222 from this part, I can take 1 within bracket, and from this part I can take 18. Both are positive quantities, that is why putting plus sign in between. So I get here 6 is equal to 468 into minus 9 plus 222 into 19. So the expression that we had to get in the question was what? This is the expression: 468 into something plus 222 into something. That somethings are x and y respectively. So what can we do here? In place of 9 we can assume x, in place of 19 we can assume y. So which is in the form, this implies HCF of 468, 222, that is equal to 468x plus 222y, where I can write x is equal to minus 9 and 222, sorry, it should be y is equal to 19. If we compare these two quantities, of course minus 9 will come in place of x and 19 will come in place of y. So that is how we can express HCF in this particular format. Hence is our solution. There is another important question of the same kind. Let us discuss that now. So here is the question. This question says what? If the HCF of 408 and 1032 is expressible in the form 1032m minus 408 into 5, then find m. Actually this question is something similar to the previous sum, but a bit different also, because in the previous sum we had both the unknown terms x and y, but in this case there is one known term, that is 5 given here. There is only one unknown term. We have to proceed like the previous sum only. So what do we have to do? So in this case we have to assume we don't have to assume, just we have to write given numbers are 408 and 1032 here, where 1032 is bigger than 408. So by Euclid's division lemma, we get Euclid's division lemma. In this case we get the result as Of course, like the previous sum 1032, we are going to write first in place of the dividend it will be 1032, in place of the divisor it will be 408. In place of the quotient, what we have to put, that we have to decide. Actually, we have to divide 1032 by 408. When we divide 1032 by 408, we get 2 ja, we can write here 16. Then after, we can write here 8. Then on subtraction, we get here 32 minus 16. Directly, we can write it as 16. Then after 10 minus 8, the result comes as 2. So after this, what conclusion can we draw here? 216x as the remainder. So I get here 408 into 2 plus 216. So after this, what do I get? Coming to the next step, this was a non-zero remainder step. We still did not get a zero remainder here. So after this, in the next step, we can get 408 as the dividend, that is equal to this remainder will come to this place 216. So after this, what do I have to do? By 216 we have to divide 408. Now it is very clear that when I multiply this 216 by 2, the value will go up to 432. Therefore, we have to be confined to quotient 1 only. And I get here the result as 408 minus 216. The result comes as 192. 192. 8 minus 6, the result comes as 2. Then here I get 10 minus 1, result is 9. Then after 3 minus 2, result comes as 1. After this, I can put 216 into 1 plus remainder is 192. So after this, again, here in this case, I can consider 216 in place of the dividend. So 216 will come here. Then after 192 will come to this place. Why so? Because this step was not a zero remainder step. After that, by 216, we have to divide by 192. So of course 192 1 ja 192. The result will come as the remainder comes as 24, of course. So I can put here 192 into 1 plus 24. Coming to the next step, again this is not a zero remainder step. So 192 will come to the other part. So 192 in the next step, it will be acting as the dividend. Then 24 will come to this place. Then when I continue division, if I proceed with the division part, what do I get? 24 divides 192. When it is divided, I get that 24 into 8, because there is possibility of getting this number, because 8 4 ja 32. So 24 into 8, the result comes as 4 8 ja 32, 3 left, 2 8 ja 16 plus 3, it is 19. 24 8 ja 192. So I can write here 24 into 8 plus 0. So no remainder I get here, that means remainder is 0. Therefore, the HCF of the zero remainder step will be, the divisor of the zero remainder step will be acting as the HCF. So here in this case, we get the HCF as 24. Now I have to write this 24 in terms of this 1032 and 408. The numbers which are already given to us. So let us check. Coming to the next part, we can conclude here HCF is equal to 24. So after this, here 24, HCF 24. Let us go to the last second step first. So in place of 24, what can we put? 216 minus this quantity. Then 24 will remain alone in one side. So 216 minus 192 into 1. So after this further we have to proceed. In the next step, what do I have to do? 216 and 192 both should be replaced. In what way? 24 is equal to, let us keep 216 as it is here, that is minus 192. In place of 192 what can we put? 408. 408 minus, again this term will be going to the other side with minus sign, 216 into 1 we can put here. That means the terms will remain as it is because the multipliers are 1 and 1. That is why in the next step I can put here 24 is equal to 216 minus 408. Minus minus it will be positive, then 216 into 1 I got again. So in total in this step how many 216s I am getting? 2 216s I am getting. So in the next step I can put 24 is equal to 216 into 2 minus 408 into 1 because it is occurring only once. After that we can write what? 408 is the given term. One of these two given terms already we got here. Now we have to get some replacement for 216. Let us check. For 216 what can we write? 1032. Then this term will be shifted to the opposite side. So I shall be getting 1032 minus 408 into 2. So here I shall be writing in place of 216. What do I have to write? I have to write it in this way. 24 is equal to, in place of 216 I shall be writing 1032 minus 408 into 2. Whole thing into 2 minus 408. So after this in the next step what do I get? 24 is equal to 1032 into 2 minus 408 into 2 minus 408. So in total how many 408s we are getting? In total 3 408s we are getting here. Yes or no? Actually I am writing in the wrong way because 408 into 2 into 2. Once again I have to put 2. That means in total it will be 4. So it will be 24 is equal to 1032 into 2. Then after what can I put? Minus, both are negative quantities. If I take common minus 408, within the bracket what will be left? 4 plus 1. So after this what can we write? After this we can write what? 24. This implies 24 is equal to 1032 into 2 minus 408 into 5. The expression given here was what? Let us check the question. In the question what was said? With 1032 m was multiplied and with minus 408 5 was multiplied. So let us check our answer. In place of m we are getting here 2, and in place of this part it is already answer already we got. Minus 408 is multiplied by 5. So in the next case this will imply 24 is equal to 1032 into m minus 408 into 5 where m is equal to 2. It is very clear from this part. I get that m is equal to 2. So this is the required answer here. Value of m was to find out. So this is the answer. Then coming to question number 3. Question number 3 says what? If HCF of 657 and 963 is expressible in the form 657x plus 963 into minus 15, then we are to find out x. This question is something exactly similar to previous question, I mean question number 2. So first of all, like the previous sum, we are to proceed with the HCF of 657 and 963. So here goes the solution. Given numbers are, we have to write like this: 657 and 963, with 963 greater than 657. Applying Euclid's division algorithm. Applying Euclid's division algorithm. We get what? The bigger number, of course, we have to write first. 963 is equal to, in place of the divisor, 657 will come. Let us divide it. We are to divide 963 by 657. Of course, quotient will be 1. 1 into this will be equal to 657. We cannot put here more than that, because it will be more than 963 otherwise. So while subtracting, we shall be getting here 6, then 0, then after 3. So I can put here this into 1 plus 306 in the next step. This is a non-zero remainder step, therefore further there will be continuation. 657 will come here, that is equal to, the remainder will be taking this place, the place of divisor. 306 it is. Let us check how can we divide 657 by 306. Of course, it will be 2 ja. We get here 12, then 6. On subtraction, we are getting the result 7 minus 2, it is 5. Then after 5 minus 1, it will be 4. So 306 into 2 plus 45. Let us come to the next step. This is again non-zero remainder step. So coming to the next step, we shall be writing here 306, that is equal to 45 will come here. 45 into, let us check what can we put. 306 and 45. What can we put here? If we put here 6, we shall be getting 0. Then 3 is left. Then 24 plus 3, it is 27. So what result do I get? Of course, it is 36. So 6 I am going to put here in place of quotient plus 36. Then after, again this is non-zero remainder step, therefore 45 will come here, again followed by 36. 36 1 ja 45, 36 1 ja 36. So 45 minus 36, the remainder comes as 9. So after this, again this is non-zero remainder step again. So 36 will be taking the place of the dividend, which is equal to 9 into 4. 4 is taking the place of quotient, then remainder will be 0. So from this it is very clear that this plays a role of HCF. So the HCF I got here is 9. So coming to the later part of this question, what can we write? Let us first write this part. HCF is equal to 9. Here I can write, actually 9 can be replaced in what way? Like the previous steps, we have to take last second step. So 45 minus 36 into 1. Then both 36 and 45 we are going to replace here using these two expressions. So 9 is equal to, what can we write in place of 45? In place of 45 I can put 657 minus 306 into 2. Then after, again in place of 36, what can we put? 306 minus 45 into 6 into 1. Then after, always remember one thing, that the final expression should contain the numbers which are given to us. Means 963, then after 657. So after this, the next step that I am going to get here is, this implies 9 is equal to 657 minus 306 into 2 minus 306 into 1 minus it is plus 45 into 6. So after this, I'm getting what? 657 minus, in total how many 306s are there? 2 are there, then 1 is there. So ultimately 306 into 3 plus, in place of 45, again I can put this result. That means 657 minus 306 into 2, whole thing into 6. That implies 9 is equal to 657. Actually this number is already given in the question. Similarly 306 we have to replace later on. Okay, in this part I got 306 into 3. Let's break it. 657 into 6, then minus 306 into 2 6 12 I got. After that, coming to the next step, what do I get? This implies 9 is equal to, in total how many 657s are there? In total 7, 1 plus 6. So 657 into 7 I can write, minus how many are there for 306? 12 plus 3. It is 306 into 15. Now we do not need this number 306. In place of this, what do I have to write? Coming to the first step, see 306 should be replaced by 963 minus 657. So here I shall be writing, this implies 9 is equal to 657 into 7 minus, in place of 306 I shall be writing 963 minus 657 whole thing into 15. So after this, removing the brackets, what I shall get? 657 into 7 minus 963 into 15 minus plus, it is 657 into 15. So after this, what do I get? I shall be getting here 9 is equal to 657. Within the bracket, what will be there? 7 plus 15. 7 plus 15 will be there, minus 963 into 15 is already there. So arranging this properly, I can write 9 is equal to 657 into 22 minus, this minus I do not have to put here because the main expression wants what? A positive quantity. Let's remove this. So here in this case, removing this, I shall get, I shall be putting this number 963. So 963 will be positive in this case. 963 into, within the bracket, I am getting minus 15. So if this is compared to the main expression, so I shall get what? 9 is equal to the expression whatever is given in the question. Let us check it once. So the expression given in the question is what? 657 into x plus 963 into minus 15. So let us write it down in the last step. So comparison can be done. In that case, 657, I can put here x plus 963 into minus 15, which is already there. So this x means I can put here where x is equal to, means x is equal to 22 ultimately. So this is the required answer. So in my next videos, we are going to discuss some more additional questions. Thank you.